Hello. I'm going to take you through some basic features of all Franklin Miller controls and show you some of the specialized features of this specific control panel. All Franklin Miller control panels are equipped with a power on lamp. This will tell you when power is flowing through the control circuits. A run lamp. This lamp illuminates when the unit is running. Also, if the unit is in its reversing sequence, it will continue to stay illuminated. This is the trip illumination. If there is a problem with the unit, whether it be a motor overload condition or simply a jam, this lamp will illuminate. Additional lamps on this control panel are a motor over temperature indication and a seal fail indication. This control panel is destined for a submersible motor, as stated before. Submersible motors are always equipped with thermal protection. Should the internal windings of the motor become overheated, contacts will open within the motor, signaling the control panel to shut the unit down, thus preventing a meltdown of the motor and an expensive repair. The seal fail lamp is directly tied to a moisture sensor within the control panel. If contact closure is sensed across a moisture detector located within a submersible motor, it will shut the unit down. All control panels come standard with a universally accepted hand-off auto switch. This particular control panel is equipped with a through-door disconnect switch with provisions for a lockout tag. On the interior, you will find the circuit breaker, the current sensor, the control transformer, the PLC, input and output board, moisture detector, reversing motor starters, and motor overload. The current sensor is part of Franklin Miller's jam sensing technology. Should one leg of the high voltage start drawing too much amperage, the unit will signal the PLC to stop, reverse briefly, stop, and then go in the forward direction again. If high current is monitored again, it will then signal the PLC to reverse the sequence again. It will do this a total of 4 times. On the 4th time, should it still encounter a jam, it will stop, briefly reverse, and then signal an alarm. That alarm will be signaled through dry contacts available on the input and output board. Additionally, the control panel is equipped with a motor overload. This will protect the motor in the event that it tries to start under a full load condition. The control transformer takes the high voltage supplied to the control panel and breaks it down into either 120 volts or 240 volts, depending where in the world you are located. This control panel is also equipped with an additional transformer to take that, in this case 120 volts, and break it down further to 24 volts to power the PLC and the input and output relays. If a motor overload occurs, it is required that the control panel be shut off, power disconnected, and the control panel opened to be reset. It is also required that the unit be investigated as to the cause of the overload. The Franklin Miller Taskmaster 8500 requires very little maintenance. We've broken it down into 2 basic categories: quarterly and annually. Quarterly it's important to do a visual inspection of the entire machine, including checking fasteners and doing a full inspection of the cutters to verify that there are no broken teeth and or that there is no excessive wear present. Excessive wear could cause pump clogs further downstream. Annually, it's important that you remove the top housing with the cover off and the gears exposed, clean the old grease off using rags and light cleaners. Do not use any heavy industrial cleaners as it may damage the bearing and seal cartridges. Dry this assembly and recoat with Dow Corning 1122. When that is done, apply a light film of RTV back to the top housing and reinstall the top cover. This concludes the required maintenance on the Franklin Miller Taskmaster TM8500. Please refer to your O&M manual for further information.
So there you have it. Simple, isn't it? The simplest twin shaft grinder on the market. And that concludes our video on maintenance and operation of the Franklin Miller Taskmaster twin shaft grinder.